Welcome to In 5 Minutes. In this video, we are going to study the architecture and functioning of microprogrammed control unit. So far, we have seen the concept of micro instruction, which describes the control signal for each micro operation that is performed inside a CPU. Then we have the control memory containing the set of micro instruction with unique address, and all the concept of microprogram is having these micro instructions ready and executing them one by one to generate the required control signals in each T cycles. So now let's look at the architecture of the macroprogram control unit. So this is the organization showing the different components of the microprogram control unit along with the control memory. So let's look at the components. First of all, we have the control memory, which contains the micro instructions. We know about it. Then decoder logic. Now, decoder logic performs the task of decoding the instruction opcode, the instruction such as add, multiply, store, load. So the opcode for the instruction, main instruction, is decoded in the decoder. Now this is the part of any control unit. Even we saw the decoder in the hardwired control unit as well. So it is going to decode the opcode and generate the necessary signals. In microprogram control unit, it is going to generate the first control address. That is the first address for the first micro instruction that needs to be executed for the current instruction. So that is the role of decoder logic. Then we have control address register. It is going to contain the address for the current micro instruction which is to be executed. Okay, so the current micro instruction, the set of current control signals, the address for that control sequence in the control memory is going to be stored in CAR or control address register. Finally, we have the control buffer register, which is going to contain the data fetched from the control memory, which is nothing but a micro instruction. So control buffer is going to contain the entire micro instruction, and it can generate the control signals. Now for horizontal micro instructions, you remember that there was no need for the decoder. So the micro instruction itself contains the control bits. So the control signals can be directly generated. However, for vertical micro instructions, the control signals are generated through another decoder. Okay, so that is the only difference in the microarchitecture what we have seen. So that decoder is not shown here. Okay, so these are the four components, and the most important component is sequencing logic. So this is similar to that of timing control logic we saw in normal control unit. It is going to sequence the micro instructions, or it is going to decide the next micro instruction address that is to be performed, which is nothing but next micro operation or the micro operation sequencing. And it works on the ALU flags and the clock signal as a timing reference. So we have seen the components of the microprogram control unit. Now let's see how the control signals are actually generated.